Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, Johnny Sports, and welcome to a new Sprint to Glory, and this time it's for North America. Yes, North American countries, all of them are eligible to be in this video, and the rules are on your screen as always. Assistant coaches, I decided to make a video like this because basically, like, the second largest group of my viewers are people from the United States. So I wanted to give you guys a treat. Right there you go. A lot of good talent in here, but don't expect to see a team like the one that we had with France, because there are not that many talents like we had in other countries, especially European countries over there in the North American countries. But South America could be an interesting choice next time. United States, I started off in the MLS. The first time I'd made a career mode in the MLS, I believe, it's with New England, and they had 11 million. That was a good amount of money, so I thought, okay then, well, we can do something with this. This is the team that we're starting off with. Kamara at striker, and the rest of the team is looking quite decent. The center attacking midfielder has a 74 rating. Agudelo down the left, he's actually quite good. He will grow a little bit in his stats as well. But apart from that, the bench and the reserves, nothing too special right there. So we had to work on a lot of things straight away. And this guy was one of the biggest surprises for me personally. Cameron Carter Vickers. He got past his potential, and he did really well. You will see it at the end of the video. Horvat goes up really nicely, and I bought him straight away in the first season because I knew that later on I wouldn't have the money to spend on him. Alexis Vega, this guy joins us. He's 18 years old, only like 2 to 3 million spent on all of these players, so I'm really happy about that. A lot of people joining our team straight away in the first season, and that would help us out to get a good result in the first season. Horvat on the 70 rating, really good goalkeeper. To start it off with in this career mode, I needed someone who was young and who would grow quite nicely, and obviously the goalkeeping position is quite important for simulations. You need a good goalkeeper, otherwise your team will be losing a lot. Vega starts off at 67, 18 years old, looked quite decent, and this guy surprised me because he was supposed to start off at a 64 rating in this season, and somehow he went up to 68 already. So I was thinking, holy shit, this guy will grow a lot more. Carter Vickers, +4 already within half a season. And I believe this is the January transfer window right now. So I was just flashed and I was thinking, what the hell is going on? Why is this guy so good already? Victor Guzman is the next player we are going for. 2.5 million spent on him, and after this I couldn't make any more transfers, I believe. Guzman 70 rated, really good signing for this team, especially since we did not have the best midfielders in the squad at the moment. And as you guys might have heard, I said that Guzman was the last signing of that season. The reason why I said that, even though I'm buying Pulisic now for 9 million, is that the season somehow went into a third transfer window, which was so weird. It didn't end, and then after I made the transfer of Pulisic, this season ended. I don't know what happened right there, but Pulisic joined my team. I had a new budget and I spent it on him. 76 rated already. He is on the thumbnail for a reason, because he is a beast, and I was just so looking forward to see how much he would grow in this sprint to glory. Now, moving on, assistant coaches, you can see that in this season we came in the 5th position. Really happy with that. I did not expect my team to do that well in the first season, but you can see we still have a couple of positions where we need some improvements. Center mid position where Kouassi is, left back position, that needs to be improved. Pulisic remained at a 76 rating, Agudelo went up to 73, Guzman went up to 71, I believe. And now, second season starts off properly. Eric Aguirre, 5 million spent on this guy. He is a right back who can also play in the center midfield position and CDM position, and that is where I wanted to play him. He has some really nice physical stats on him, really looking good on those, and now you can see he can play in many positions. Right-footed, high defensive work rate, that's what I was looking for, and he is definitely a player that I would probably like use for one of my road to glory types of career modes. He has some really good stats on him. Second season though, We sadly dropped out in the semi-finals, but we came in the first position in the Eastern Conference and we had 61 points. So overall throughout the season we have been the best team, but we just couldn't do it in the finals. Now take a look at this. Vega joined us at a 67 rating. Now he's 74 rated in the second season already, so he grew really nicely. Pulisic went up to 78, Guzman to 73, Aguirre, the right back that joined us for the center midfield position, now on a 74, and Katavikas already on a 74 rating as well. He was the guy that was growing a lot throughout every single season, and at this point I decided to accept an offer for Agudelo and go for a new left midfielder. But before we do that, here is Matt Miazga, who had a lot higher potential back in the day, but for some reason it really went down. Apparently he isn't doing that well, but 22 years old when he joins us, 76 rating, quite a good signing for our centre back position. I knew that this guy could take over straight away, and he's 6'3" tall, which is really good, and low attacking work rate. That is something I like to see on my centre backs. And now Jean-Yves Balutabla, he is the one that we are bringing in for the center attacking midfield position. He's only 18 years old, even though we are 2 seasons into this career mode already, which is just insane. He's on a 69 rating at this point. I believe he starts off at like 61, 62, something around that rating. And he has the finesse shot trait and the flair trait, so I thought, why not bring him into the team? He could be quite usable in the upcoming days. Joshua Perez, same with him. 2 million spent on him, 71 rated at this point, and right now he's not really looking amazing, but at some point he will be a good player for our squad. Now let's move on into the next season, or the end of the season. This time, for the first time after 3 seasons, we have won the MLS finals. So straight away after 3 seasons we reached our goal, because there is nothing like a Champions League. So I just ended up right here and I knew, okay, I've reached my goal, but from this point on, I just want to improve my squad. I just want to see how good this team can become and bring in the best talents from North America. Balutabla went up to 72, Vega on a 77, Perez +3, now 74, Pulisic on an 81, Katavikas 77, same rating like Miazga, even though he starts off at a 61 and Miazga starts off at a 72. That is just insane, and it was time for some pre-contract signings. Jesus Corona from FC Porto is joining us, 85 rated beast right there. And another player from Porto, Diego Reyes, 26 years old, centre back right there. And John Brooks, or I believe his name was John Anthony Brooks, but apparently they took out the Anthony right there. He was a really high rated centre back, and I really wanted to get him into the team because he's the highest potential centre back that I could get. And once again, I believe we won in the finals, 3-1 against LA Galaxy. That was the former team of, I believe, Beckham, if I'm not mistaken. So twice in a row we have won the MLS finals, and again we came in first place in the Eastern Conference. I was about to say EA Conference. But let's move on and take a look at the team. Vega now at an 80 rating. Good stuff right there. Balutabla went up to 75. Pulisic on an 82. Perez on a 76. Guzman on a 76. Aguirre went up to 79. Katavikas now 80 rated. And Reyes, now the pre-contract signings are coming in. Reyes on an 82 rating. He could play CDM as well, so I decided to use him in a centre back and in the CDM position at times. Then moving on, we had John Anthony Brooks, 85 rated. Really amazing centre back in my opinion, guys. He could play for any team, 6'4" tall, and he is just such a strong specimen back there with a lot of pace as well. And Corona for the right wing position. He is so good. He is a 4-star skiller with a 5-star weak foot, high attacking work rate, and he is so much fun to play with. Now, DeAndre Yedlin was a guy that I was looking forward to bringing him into the team because there was literally no left backs that I could buy in North America with potential. So I decided to bring in Yedlin and put him onto the left-hand side. Rodolfo Pizarro, he's a center midfielder who can, I believe, also play right back. Joel Campbell, 83 rated, former Arsenal player. I don't know if he still is like only out on loan or if they sold him, but at this point he was at Arsenal. so we could bring him in on a pre-contract. And once again, we have won in the Eastern Conference, 69 points on us. Our team was just running through everyone. And in the finals, we played against Dallas. And you can see right here, Vega on an 82 rating, sadly got injured. Balutabla went up to 77. Pulisic just slowly growing, 83 rated by now. Reyes though, 84 rated. Corona remains at his rating. We definitely need a left back. Carter Vickers went up to 81. Brooks went up to 86, and Yedlin now would take over that left back position. He is an 81 rated pacey right back, probably one of the paciest right backs that you can buy in a game since like 2 years, and that is just the main reason why people buy him all the time. Pizarro, 81 rated, really solid all-rounder. He can also play in the right back position, and he's that type of guy that is a dribbling center midfielder who has good passes on him. Campbell, 83 rated beast, 4-star skiller. I bought him into the team to play him instead of Balutabla, who was only on a 77 rating. In that center attacking midfield position, he would take over, and now it was time for 9 free agent signings. And some of those were actually quite good, especially this Bamba guy. If any free agent has 15k on his wages, go ahead and buy him. 15k means he has a really good rating, and he will straight away make his way into your first team if you have a team with an average rating of like, let's say 75, because this guy turned out to be a beast. Take a look at his stats in just a second. I believe he joined us at a 76 rating. Yeah, center mid, Bamba, 76 rating right there. We'll take a closer look at his stats right now. You can see he is quite pacey, really good agility, balance, all that stuff. This is what you want in those free agents. This is what really makes me happy. Whenever I see something like this, I freak out and I buy them straight into my team. And it's time for the second guy on the thumbnail alongside Pulisic, Leon Bailey, who just recently joined Bayer Leverkusen. Really happy about that transfer. I believe he can do some work at Leverkusen. In the final, we won on penalties, and now we have also won the Eastern Conference before going ahead and winning the finals. Take a look at the team right now, guys. It is pretty impressive. Vega on an 82. Campbell dropped down to an 82, but he's still the highest rated center attacking midfielder I have. Pulisic on that left midfield position, stuck at 83 for some reason. Reyes on an 84. Carter Vickers went up to 83. Aguirre on an 83. And Brooks still on his 86 rating. Some of the players that I bought into this team did not really get to their potential, which was quite weird. I don't know why that happened, but it happened to like at least 2 to 3 players. And Bailey now finally joins our team. I mean, look at these stats. They are insane. This guy is so pacey. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills, and a long shot taker trait. I mean, that is the dream of anyone who wants an amazing left midfielder. And Bailey is exactly that guy. Sadly, this season though, my goalkeeper left us. He wouldn't extend his contract for some reason, and that is something I hate. I offered him 1 million on wages, and he still wouldn't accept it. That is so unrealistic, because I offered him 1 million a week, and he still wouldn't accept it. Makes no sense. But once again, we have won the title right here, boys, and it's time for the squad report, because we are just keeping on winning everything, and there's no more talent to buy from North America. Yedlin, obviously the paciest right back you can get alongside someone like Bellerin, and Brooks, really insane center back. If you guys haven't used him, buy him. Carter Vickers though, definitely my favorite talent in this one. I did not expect him to go up to the 84 rating, and I was so happy to see him grow that fast. Pulisic sadly was a disappointment. He might have gotten injured too often so that his growth stopped, but he should have gotten to like an 86 or 87 rating. He just didn't get there. Leon Bailey, obviously he is a beast. Honestly guys, if you haven't used him yet, go ahead and buy him into your team. He will be so much fun to play with for you personally. Now in the striking position, Vega did well, but I gotta say there's not too many good talents out there in North America that could make it into this team, sadly, apart from Vega. And the rest of the team, we have a lot of free agents. And once again, guys, I'm telling you, Carter Vickers is the guy that I was impressed with the most. Then in that center midfield position, Pizarro was really looking good. That is someone that I would definitely bring into my team. Leon Bailey on an 88 rating. I mean, come on, that guy is a beast. Now, in this episode, sadly, I couldn't create a short list with a lot of players who had really high potential and show them off to you like I did on the last Sprint to Glory, because basically there was no other big talents. Hope next time I can show some other ones to you guys as well. Thank you so much for watching. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this, and let me know in the comments down below what kind of Sprint to Glory I should do next. And yeah, take care. Peace.